Okay, so I wanted to do a quick run through of how to take images that you took today during class and get them up on your Canvas instruction pages. This video assumes that you know how to get images off your phone and onto a computer somewhere. Again, there are other ways of getting your images onto Canvas, like if you have a Flickr account or if you have somewhere that you can upload your images, but this is just strictly about taking the images that you have on your phone, put them on your computer, and uploading those to Canvas. So the first thing you want to do is you want to go up into the upper right hand corner when you log into Canvas. Next to your name, next to your inbox, there's going to be a settings link. So if you click on your settings link, it'll take you to this page. Don't worry about anything in the middle here. What we're worried about is over on the left. So we can click on Files over here. So if we click on Files, it'll actually start listing all of the files and the different folders of files that you have up on Canvas. Now it's okay if you don't have anything here. Most of you probably won't have much. So when you're ready to actually add the files that are on the computer that you're on right now up onto Canvas, when you're ready to upload them, you click on this little Add Files option right here. And this is going to do the pop-up window. It's familiar if you've ever used anything. And you want to navigate to your particular folder where your image is. And for me, it's under this little sample folder I made. So I have my image, my sample image. I click on that, click on Open, and right about here it'll say uploading one file. It usually doesn't take very long unless you have a gigantic file, and then you'll see it show up in the middle of the screen. So now that your image is actually uploaded, you can start you can use that now to upload it into a particular post. And this could be an assignment you do, it could be a wiki page, it could be anything now because it's directly on Canvas. So make sure you upload all the images that you have. You might have to do it one at a time. I'm not really sure because Canvas can sometimes get a little slow. But go ahead and get all those up there. There's no limit to how many images that you can have, but you should have several at least. So now let's go back to the class, and I'll show you how to put them up on your Canvas page. So I'm just going to navigate back to our specific class, and I'm going to click on the modules page. I don't know why my cursor is all flipping out like that. But here on the modules page, we want to go into the informative process module. Okay, we are in week 6. I gave each group a specific number, so just go to your group's page. All of you in your group have access to that page. You can edit that page. You can save changes in that page. So if more than one of you is working on the page at once, make sure you're in communication with one another so you don't override each other's work. But for me, I'm just going to use this sample page. Now here, remember that you can hit the edit button. That'll open up this particular window for you to start adding in your instructions, the written instructions, and also images. So here, it's really easy to actually include an image. So there's this little button right here. It looks like a tree, and it's called Embed Image. It's right next to the symbol for pi. So if we click on that, it'll gives us an insert/edit image option, and there's 3 different tabs. There's the URL, so if you wanted to add something that you have uploaded on a site somewhere, you can do it there. If you have the URL for the actual image, it's just like if you were uploading an image, or if you were directing your WordPress accounts to a particular image online. So you can do it that way if you like. There's a Flickr account. If you have a Flickr account, you can. I'm not too familiar with that, so I can't really help you with that. But if you know what you're doing, you can go ahead and use that. But what we just did is we use Canvas here, and so Canvas has a couple things. There's course files. Okay, so you can see the different course files. That's stuff that I already have kind of involved in this class. And then underneath my files, you'll see that sample image that I uploaded is listed there. So I'm going to go ahead and click that. And I'm going to go ahead and update it. Now I'll show you what it looks like when you pop it into the actual screen. So there it is. There's my dog. Alright, so right now this is a decent sized image, but we can reshape it. We can make it bigger. We can make it smaller by just clicking on it again, going back into the tree, that tree button, Embed Image, and changing the dimensions. It'll automatically preserve the aspect ratio, so it's not going to make your picture get all strange and weird and twisted. But you can change this, so if you want it smaller, say we wanted it half the size it actually is, all we got to do is put the left box in and click over here, and it'll automatically adjust the other number for you. And we update this, and notice that it's much smaller, and it's probably more manageable, and we can start typing, but before it, after it, next to it, whatever whatever is best suited for your group. Now, I'm not looking for anything too extravagant. Just make sure your images are associated with whatever step that they're supposed to be. And you can include as many images as you want, as many times as you want, whatever you need. So if I wanted to put this up again, here I'll put in another picture here. I'll go ahead and put this one in, but this one's gigantic. So I want to resize this down to make sure it's probably around the same size as the other one. And so now suddenly I have images that are a little bit more manageable for us. Okay, and when you're done, when you're ready, just make sure you click save, and you're good to go. Okay, and so now they're loaded up. And one other thing you're able to do is you can orient them. So if you want them what's called left justified, you can just leave it as it is. If you want to center them on the page, you can click one of these alignment buttons. Okay. And so if your group prefers to have the images listed in the middle, go right ahead. They're right there. They work just fine. Whatever you all prefer. All right. Again, if you have questions, please email me. We need to get as much as you can up on the Canvas pages so that we have time to start testing some of these things on Wednesday. All right. If you have a question, email me. Otherwise, I will see you on Wednesday.